Alright, what's going on everybody? Welcome back to another video here on the channel, and today we're going to be talking about Moist Critikal aka Penguinz0 against Nikocado Avocado, who has been a very popular YouTuber. Actually, both have been very popular YouTubers for a very long time, boasting millions of subscribers and their own respective loyal fan bases. Obviously, Penguinz or Moist Critikal, he does more of like the commentary style content, maybe like I would do, or that others would do. He does use face cams pretty much exclusively though, so Nikocado Avocado is a mukbang channel or one of these eating challenge channels where essentially the whole goal of the channel is to upload a video of you eating 7,000 calories from, Little Caesars or McDonald's. And people love watching these videos. Personally, they make me very uncomfortable. I don't like watching people eat, enough food to feed 17 people. That isn't something that I enjoy. It kind of weirds me out personally, but I can understand why people would be into it, I guess. It's definitely pretty extreme to watch. It gets a little gross. I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I'm not a fan of that kind of stuff, but the two have been kind of trading shots at one another, all kind of, I guess, really revolving around a video made by Moist Critikal, in which he makes a couple solid entry points, I guess, in this whole thing. His point is that Nikocado Avocado is eating himself into a deathbed for YouTube videos, that Nikocado Avocado doesn't prioritize their health enough and is doing this stuff to get clout on the internet and attention and clicks and views and subs and everything, and basically kind of counterattacks the point that Nikocado Avocado apparently made in a few videos where Nikocado Avocado has this tendency to kind of blame the audience for what's happening in the video. So, I mean, I really kind of want to stay away from showing too much video clip, I guess, because first off, the response to Penguinz was 26 minutes long. His video was 9 minutes long, and, it just, at this point, if we went through it, this could be like a 45-minute video, and I don't really want it to be, so.
I wouldn't have become disabled if it weren't for you people who encouraged these videos. This is the $6, this is the $10. Ouch! My ribs! How many months are we gonna have to endure this pain? Alright, let's go for this. Ooh. This definitely looks cheesier. This one. And I'm allergic to this one too. Oh. But sometimes in life you just want what you can't have. I'm not allowed to have garlic.
So Nikocado Avocado has been doing this thing recently, stemming from a quote-unquote disability. Now, the reason I put quotes around that is, the problem with Nikocado Avocado is a lot of the whole, I guess, personality slash video is really kind of amped up and not real, or at least is seemingly not real. So Nikocado Avocado came out recently to say that they had gotten a disability basically from the eating habits that they have in the YouTube videos, and kind of accuses, the audience of being the ones perpetuating it, saying, like, if you guys didn't demand this kind of content, or you guys didn't watch this kind of content, this wouldn't be happening, things like that. So it's become this big back and forward that people are kind of taking sides on online, and I kind of just wanted to throw my 2 cents into the whole subject, because I think I have a lot to say on this. So first and foremost, I do want to go ahead and address the disability slash it's your fault point made in these videos. Now, once again, I don't know if this is really what Nikocado Avocado believes. It could go one of two ways. Either this could be real, and this is something that's genuinely being accused against the viewers of the content, or B, it could be something that's being said slash done to add more interest and hype to the videos so that they're more entertaining. And either way, I think the point's obviously wrong. I mean, yeah, the audience, sure, they're encouraging it, sure, they're watching these videos and liking and subscribing and commenting and enjoying this kind of stuff, but at the end of the day, man, those videos wouldn't exist if you didn't do it. You know what I mean? And you can use whatever excuse in the book is. Oh, I'm trying to entertain people. Okay, well, there's thousands of ways to entertain people back in the past. It was a lot tamer, it was a lot easier. It didn't involve trying to eat enough food for a high school party, in fucking 45 minutes or whatever, right? So, I mean, sure, you're not wrong to say that the viewers are at least complicit by watching or whatever, like if they have made no effort to fucking, like, talk to you about it or comment something about it, sure, but at the end of the day, these people wouldn't even have a platform to be demanding this kind of content from you, to be subscribing for this kind of content, if you didn't make it in the first place. I mean, at a certain point, you have to just say, hey, I don't want to eat 7 fucking double cheeseburgers today and make a YouTube video about that, so let's go ahead and not do that, right? But if you're not doing that and you're blaming other people, that's just fucking stupid. It really doesn't go any further than that. That kind of, I think, really breaks the point down right there. Yeah, they're complicit, but it's not their fault. Second, in the response, Nikocado Avocado basically makes the point that Penguinz or Moist Critikal, I'm just going to call him Moist Critikal, that's what most people know him by, but Moist Critikal didn't genuinely care about Nikado's health and was really, making the video pretending to be concerned, but just, kind of making a video for the sake of making a video or whatever, kind of just accusing him of some shady ulterior motive. Once again, it could go either of both ways. I mean, on YouTube, people, yeah, they make videos about things that they don't necessarily care about to get views all of the time, but I think if it's going to be one of the people who doesn't do that, Moist Critikal's probably pretty high up on the list. I mean, Moist has been one of the more, I would say, respected commentators for a long time now. The opinions are usually very well respected, including the one against Nikocado Avocado. And Moist Critikal just doesn't really seem like the guy who would really need to do this. I mean, he's already pulling in a ridiculous amount of YouTube views without doing something like this, and I don't know. If there's one person I genuinely wouldn't say would be doing that, I would probably think it would be Moist Critikal, but I mean, of course, you never really know. It's kind of hard to prove that intent full on because, I mean, it's just really he said, she said, but at the end of the day, I mean, I think that this really doesn't necessarily matter. I mean, if we're arguing facts only, right, it shouldn't matter why somebody made the YouTube video. If they're fucking right about what they're saying, if they're providing factual information, if they're not just bullshitting, then I don't really think that that matters. I think that that's more or less just kind of a point used to reflect the criticism away, in a way, you know what I mean? I mean, yeah, even if someone does have, the motive to get views or to get clout or whatever from making a video, if they're actually correct, I can kind of excuse that a little bit because I feel like it's different to like make a video because you want views and you're actually right and you provide a solid point and you're not just bullshitting what you're saying than there is between, hey, I want some attention on the internet, let me make up some fucking false points about people and just blatantly lie. I think that's a massive difference that needs to be taken into consideration here, but at the end of the day also, a lot of this just kind of comes down to how far it is of an act on this channel for Nikocado Avocado. I mean, if this is, I guess, 100% fake content or whatever, I feel like that makes things a little bit different because, yeah, of course you're playing a character, and of course it's still not really healthy, I would say, to eat as much food as being eaten. Pretty much any doctor, any person, etc. is going to go ahead and, say that that's not healthy. It doesn't fucking matter. I mean, yeah, you can work out and whatever, but at the end of the day, bro, when you're eating 7 pounds of cholesterol saturated in trans fats and fucking carbohydrates and just fucking garbage, it's going to have a negative effect on your health. I think everyone with a brain can kind of realize that, and it's not worth it for some YouTube attention, man. I mean, at the end of the day, like I said, there's just thousands of ways, millions of people have gone viral from doing all kinds of different things. I mean, look at me, for example, right? My job is literally to wake up every day and talk about a couple of things that I have opinions about online, show you guys me playing some fucking video games in the background, and I still get millions upon millions of views per month, okay? My channel's doing extremely good right now. It doesn't take fucking killing yourself with 8 Big Macs to fucking get some clicks, right? So if you really care about that and you really care about yourself as a person, I think you need to find a very clear balance. I mean, your health always comes before some fucking YouTube videos, and that even comes with me too. I mean, if I have a doctor's appointment or I want to take a mental break / mental day off, I'm gonna do that before I make YouTube videos because at the end of the day, me fucking living past the age of 32 is a little bit more important than, getting a couple 100,000 views on YouTube. I don't know, maybe that Nikocado Avocado check is just so fucking juicy and insane that I just can't conceptualize it, right? Maybe making $700,000 a month or something changes how you give a fuck about your health. I have no idea, but I don't know. I don't see the support for this kind of stuff, man. I didn't like the content beforehand. Once again, I find this kind of shit gross. I know a lot of people don't, but something about somebody gorging themselves to fucking near death for your YouTube entertainment, it doesn't strike me as something that I really want to watch. Like, I don't get it personally, It's fucking gross to me. I mean, have you ever seen somebody eat like a complete fucking maniac in person? Like, it hurts, bro. Have you ever been out to eat or something and the guy at the table next to you's fucking, he's got a big sirloin steak and, he's being a complete moron, just fucking ripping it up with his hands, shoveling potato, just being gross? no one really, I've thought no one liked seeing that shit. Apparently I was fucking wrong, because Nikocado Avocado is just blowing up on YouTube and has been for a long time. But when it really all comes down to it, man, I think it really just comes down to your personal taste. But I think that there are really some pretty objective points about this that can't be ignored. I mean, you can say whatever you want, but Nikocado Avocado is either A, killing themselves for YouTube attention. I mean, if the machine's real and the massive amounts of weight gain is real and the horrible diet is not counteracted in any way by heavy exercise or, you know, a better diet off camera or something, you know, I feel like this is really something dangerous. This is a potential life-threatening situation. And I think that people need to pay more attention to it and probably, if anything, should reconsider whether or not that they're, you know, quote-unquote forcing someone to do this by watching. However, it's also not my decision to, you know, determine what's acceptable or not. People can and will watch whatever they want to. But that doesn't defend, you know, what's happening. That doesn't excuse reality from kicking in at a certain point. And if Nikocado Avocado keeps doing this kind of content at the rate that they're doing it, with the amount of food that they're doing it, something fucked is gonna happen. Someone's gonna have a heart attack or a fucking stroke, or they're gonna die. Dude, something can really happen. And as much as people, I think, are just like, oh, it's a YouTube content, you gotta realize that there's real life effects too. So, with that being said though, thank you guys for watching. If you did enjoy, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're brand new around here on the channel, follow me over on Twitter and Twitch at @SubToOptimus. Make sure to check out Shop Opti down below. I just launched my October 2021 merch collection. You can get that down below. And until my next video, guys, this is Optimus. Well, not doing this kind of video, man, and signing out.